What if obedience doesn't win? What will happen?
If Obedience doesn't win, that means this our God is sleeping then.
Ha! We are dead though. I'll move out of this country.
My love, you never tire.
I'm not going to run away from my country because I'm a Nigerian.
Firstly, the man is academically sound, mentally sharp. You know, you get the point.
Who are you voting for?
I'm obedient.
And we have an obedient student here with us. So
obedience all the way.
why are you voting for P2B?
My love, you never tire.
I tire.
Me say don't tire. We need liberation. It's not like we just need a change.
We need a change.
Yes, we need a change. I want to test someone else.
Okay, she needs a change. She needs
Yes,
liberation.
we need a change.
Okay, then there's this tricky question I want to ask you now. What if P2B, your candidate, doesn't get the votes? What happened?
It go hard though, really. Like, it will be very difficult for him not to get the vote. But even if he doesn't get it, like, God saw us through these 8 years with Boo Boo. He'll still see us through. Our God, nah. You know they live in children, so he'll see us through.
You get your PVC.
Yes, I get PVC now.
Okay. And who are you voting for?
Obviously, P2B.
Another obedient student. You dey loyal. Okay. Why are you voting for P2B?
Because we actually need change in the country. Things are really, really bad. Like now, I'm in school right now and I've spent like 10,000 naira for just unnecessary expenses. I believe that with him, there will be changes.
Okay. Then now, what if P2B doesn't win? What happened?
I don't know. I've never had the thought of him not winning because over 100%, or let me say 70% of Nigerians now really need that change, even Yorubas. My mom stays at Lagos, and then she called me one day. A Yoruba woman was like, hey, you are in Enugu, hope you are going to vote for P2B. She's actually a Western lady. And I was like, that one, now we get them now, full time, you understand? Then she was like, please vote for him. So I believe he's going to. Since Lagos, synagogue, Lagos, they carry him for mind. God is going to do it, I beg.
Of course, I'm obedient and useful. I'm voting for P2B under Labour Party.
He's obedient and useful. You not get him. So, sir, why are you voting for P2B?
Because this is an opportunity for Nigeria to be better. A 1 in a million opportunity, and we cannot afford to lose it. We can't. The youth should make sure we don't lose this opportunity due to corruption.
Thank you. So, what if P2B doesn't win? What happened?
Well, I'm not God. I'm not the one left to talk about that. Well, he better wins the election.
Okay. Who are you voting for?
Obedience now, one way.
She talk about obedience one way. Here we go. And why are you voting for him?
For a better Nigeria, of course.
Mama, they hit her for the knee. Now better Nigeria where she wants. Mama, what if P2B no can win? Wetin go happen?
We are dead though. Everybody go jump.
Everybody knows P2B, of course.
So you're an obedient student?
I'm an obedient student, right from time.
You're an obedient student?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you voting for P2B?
Because from the look of things, he's the only candidate that is capable of changing Nigeria.
So, what if, now using the tricky word there, if.
Yeah.
What if P2B doesn't win? What happens?
If P2B doesn't win, I don't know what will happen. But anything that will happen, let it happen.
Yeah. Obi, of course. Everybody's for Obi now, so I'm voting for Obi. You understand? But, okay, I'm voting for Obi.
So we have another obedient student in our midst. So why are you voting for P2B?
As you can see, no light, no job for the youth. So I think Obi will do better, and I think Obi will change things like job opportunity for the youth and other things. But for the meantime, like I think Obi is better. Everything is for Obi. Like I'm voting for Obi.
So, thank you. He said he's voting for Obi. Now, this is a tricky question, and here it goes. What if, the word if, Obi doesn't win? What will happen?
Well, I think they loses the last previous one when Obi was coming out for vice president. Nothing changed. You will still be as we are. So, but there is nothing on earth that will make Obi to lose this election. I don't think Obi will lose this election. So, it's for Obi. Once we get our PVC, nothing stops. Obi is winning this election.
Please, do you have your PVC?
Of course, I do.
You do have your PVC?
Yeah.
Okay. And who are you voting for?
Obedience Nigeria now.
He said obedience to Nigeria. Brotherly, why you dey vote obedience to Nigeria?
Because he has the future of Nigeria
At heart.
at heart, yeah.
Okay. Future of my fellow Nigerians is at heart. Okay. What if P2B doesn't win? What happens?
Till then.
Michael, please, do you have your PVC?
Yes, of course, I have my PVC.
You do have your PVC.
Definitely.
And who are you voting for?
Wow. We are all going for Peter Obi now, the obedient one now, you get. So our aim be that.
P2B,
Yeah.
the obedient one. Nice one. Why are you going for P2B?
Because we have seen his previous way of leading in Anambra State. So we all think he's a good one, you get. He's a good one. He can change the situation a little bit for us, for we the youth too, you get. So that's why I'm going for him in particular.
So, what if P2B doesn't win? What happens?
Win the elections.
Yes.
It's gonna be bad though, but life goes on now, you get. Even though he doesn't win, we're still gonna move, we're still gonna try and be hustling, you get. I'm praying for God's will, that's also.
Mama, I beg you, get your PVC.
Yes,
No version. Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for obedient P2B.
This one saying obedient P2B.
Useful.
And be useful. No problem. Mama, why you dey vote for P2B?
We want good governance. We want somebody that can lead us. We don't want this. I don't even know how to put it. We want somebody that we trust. Somebody that we can trust.
She wants a trustworthy person and somebody that can give us a good governance. Okay, Mama, what if P2B no come win? Anything go happen?
P2B will win, no. You win.
Shut up, baby.
You win.
Do you have your PVC?
Yes.
Okay. And can you please tell us who you are going to vote for?
P2B, of course.
Nice one. Mama, why are you going to vote for P2B?
Number one, I'm voting him in because I want a better Nigeria. Number two, I want him to fix the economic of Nigeria because it's getting down day by day. And number three, I want him to stop all these Muslim tickets, this and that. It's not right. We should have Igbo leaders. They should give us the right for us to be in there. I think he will do a better thing there once he enters.
Okay. Sweetheart, please, what if P2B doesn't win and you need all these things and he doesn't win? What will happen?
For me, I'm hopeful he wins. And if he doesn't win, but by the grace of God, we are putting him in prayers. By the grace of God, he will. But if he doesn't win, we still pray that the person God wants, will still
Give us
a better Nigeria. That's what we pray for.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So what's the name?
My name is Prince Ezekiel Chidera.
Prince Ezekiel Chidera. Please, do you have your PVC?
Of course I do.
And then can you please tell us who you are voting for?
Okay, for the forthcoming election, confidently, I will be voting for Mr. Onovo Joshua as my departmental. Okay, you mean election?
Election for presidential seats.
Okay, obviously it's Peter Obi for presidency. Yeah.
Okay. And he said P2B, another obedient student. Sir, please, can you tell us your reasons why you are voting for P2B?
One of my basic reasons for voting him is having assessed him in his political manifesto, where he talks about where he talks about emphasizing on promotion rather than consumption. So that was my major reason for going for him.
He said his major reason why he's going for P2B is for promotion and not what? Consumption. So, sir, what if P2B doesn't win? What will happen?
I may not decide the fate now. It's in the hand of God, but a possibility still exists that he might assume the position anyway.
Onye, please, do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have.
And can you tell us who you are going to vote for this forthcoming election?
It's Mr. P2B, obedient.
Obedient to the word. Okay. Why are you voting for P2B?
Firstly, Mr. P2B, firstly, the man is academically sound, mentally sharp. You know, you get the point. So, and the man is addicted to good governance. That's the main thing. He's a man of humility, fear of God. Like, he's a man of integrity. So I think with all these qualities, can rule us.
So to her, he's certifically what? Qualified. Good. Mama, what if P2B doesn't win? What happens?
No, definitely P2B must win.
Definitely. So no if.
No if.
Do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have it. I collected it in 2018.
Okay. Please, can you tell us who you are voting for this forthcoming election?
Oh my goodness, definitely I'm voting for P2B.
So obedience to the word. She's an obedient student. Please, can you tell us why you are voting for P2B?
From the thing that is happening in this country now, like, I guess, I'm not guessing, I'm sure that at least he will help us and calm a lot of things down. You get? So, and he's a God-fearing man, he knows what he wants. So definitely, he's going to help us out.
He's a man that knows his strengths and his ability. So, Mama, can you please tell us what if, or what's going to happen if P2B doesn't win?
I'll move out of this country. I'm not going to stay here again.
My sister wants Japa. Ruth Abel, please, do you have your PVC?
Definitely, I have.
Okay. And can you please tell us who you are going to be voting for?
Well, I think I'm voting for Peter Obi because he's a principled man, he's a truthful man, and he's a God-fearing man. The much that I've known him.
Okay. It's safe for me to ask you, what if he doesn't win? What happens?
Well, I don't know, but it depends on God. That is my faith. If he wins, thanks to God, and I believe that our country will change. We are going to hear a different pattern in our country, Nigeria. I'm not going to run away from our country because I'm a Nigerian, and I believe that truly God will bring someone that will change our country, Nigeria.
Okay. Chidozie, please, do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have.
And who are you voting for?
Well, as they say, I think I'll be voting for obedience. Yes, because so far so good. I think he's the candidate I know that has more knowledge on how to handle this country. So far so good. With the video I've watched so far, I think he's the best among all. Yeah, so I think I'm going to vote for obedience.
He's voting for obedience. Sir, can you please tell us the reasons why you're voting for obedience?
Well, if you look at the whole thing, I think Obidient has more structures, like mostly what he has said so far when it comes to both the interview he has gone through and everything. You see that he has, I don't call it, he has this zeal to change Nigeria. Unlike normal candidates, then are just busy saying things that we don't even understand. They keep on repeating things, but Obidient has a different structure. The way he does his own thing is different from what we have been hearing for many years. You know, this one's like other candidates comes and repeat the same thing. So we are tired of hearing this repeating, you know. So we need to change. We need to do another strategy of, you know. So I think obedience is the best. That's why. So that's why I think, yeah.
Okay. So, sir, what if obedience doesn't win? What will happen?
If Obidient doesn't win, that means this our God is sleeping then. Because I can see that since this election started, God hasn't been there. If Obidient no, that means we know they serve God. There's nothing. There's not even me. I'm not going to believe say God exists again, because to me I see this is our last chance. You know, we have had enough. We don't suffer. You can imagine me as a student could even talk these things. Me they even fear to graduate. When I graduate now, only God rate I will do. I feel even worse pass as I do now. So if I be student that day like this, that means if I come out of school, only God knows. So if obedience doesn't win, I don't think myself, I don't go find way. Even now underground, come on here. Even now Cotonou better pass here. We'll just go there, good day. But I believe he's going to win, because with the team so far, God hands is in it. So I know that God will never let Nigeria down. So I think he's going to win. Yeah. So.
Kase, please, do you have a voter's card?
Sure, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who are you going to vote?
Of course, I'm going to vote for Peter Obi.
Peter Obi. Why Peter Obi?
Well, looking at the candidates that have showed interest so far, not really like all of them are perfect, or there is one that is more perfect. But then when you consider the candidate that are out already, looking at their portfolio so far, I think Peter Obi should be considered likely to do better than the other ones.
So, what if Peter Obi doesn't win? What happens?
Well, for me, I want to believe that he will win. He should win, because an average Nigerian has suffered for a long time now. Our economy has passed through a whole lot of fluctuations, going up today and coming down tomorrow, and then the masses are not finding it funny as it is now in Nigeria. So I think he should win. But if he doesn't win, well, I somehow I see more hardship coming if he doesn't win. Talking from what is happening as at today, there's likely to be more hardship in Nigeria if Peter Obi doesn't win.
Michael, please, do you have a PVC?
Yeah, sure, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, who are you voting for?
Of course, it's Peter Obi now. I'm obedient.
He said he's obedient. So why are you voting for obedience?
Yeah, everybody has been saying change. It's time for us to experience that change. You understand? As in, we want to see change happening. You understand? And judging from the whole people that are coming out for this presidency, to me, I felt that Peter Obi is good to go, as in he will change a lot of things. This one is not about political promises. You understand? We are talking about capacity. Yeah.
He's talking about capacity, and he's talking about change, to feel the change. Okay, now here's another question. What if Peter Obi doesn't win? What happens?
Well, if Peter Obi doesn't win, the hardship continues. As in, this time around, this like the one we are experiencing now is just a child's play. We experienced massive hardship that a lot of people will even run out from this country.